Hey podcaster, I'm Tim Wolbert, your podcast performance coach with another actionable tip so you can sound like a pro and gain more podcast fans. Today's tip is don't let your podcast stats own you. There is a lot of great information you can glean by those podcast numbers, but becoming obsessed with them can be dangerous. This topic came to me after a discovery call with a potential client a couple of weeks ago. Typically with me, a free 15-minute discovery call works like this. I do a quick skim of one of your podcasts to get an idea of what you and your show are all about. We talk about your podcast goals, and then I determine if I can help you or not. The first thing I asked this gentleman was what his goals were. He started by talking about his download numbers. Before I tell you about the numbers he had, let me tell you what his response immediately meant to me. Generally, podcasters fall into two camps. There are podcasters for podcast's sake. And this is a great camp. Like there's a huge bonfire going, someone brought the guitar, there's lots of beers and s'mores being passed around. It's a super fun time, right? These podcasters are podcasting for the sheer joy of sharing their passion with others. And one day, hopefully, grow their audience to the point where they can sell some ads, make some money, and perhaps, for a small percentage of them, get rich and famous beyond their wildest dreams from their awesome personalities and incredible successful podcast. I love this camp. Now, there is another camp. This other camp is also equally awesome. It's on a beach, still a big bonfire, but someone brought a ukulele. And there's a little tiki bar set up over there. Margaritas, daiquiris are being passed out. Great camp. Maybe there's some shrimp on the Barbie. It's all good. These campers are using podcasting for content marketing. Their podcasts are all about sharing their expertise to help grow their business. And as mentioned, both camps are great. But my clients usually come from the beach camp, campers who are podcasting for business. So back to my call. This guy's podcast goals are focused around his downloads and iTunes rank position compared to his competitors. In my opinion, this guy was killing it. His most listened to episode alone had over 75,000 downloads. He was well into the millions by now. He's been podcasting for 3 years. He's revenue positive. He doesn't want to oversell ad space on his show because he doesn't want to offend his listeners. He's got respect for his listener, and I have respect for him for respecting his listeners. And he has a great sounding podcast too. The other impressive thing he told me is that he was just about to launch a brand new product which fills a hole in the market and directly serves his niche. His listeners will be clamoring for this and they're going to love it. So, what's the problem? Well, he's actually moved over to the other camp. He's now in the business camp. And look, there's nothing wrong with this move, and it's very doable, and it can be a very good thing. It's a very smart move for podcasters. You grow your audience, then discover what they need and want, and then deliver that in the way of a product or service. It's fantastic. The issue is his mindset is still in the old camp. He's focused on the download numbers and rank. What he should be looking at as a member of the beach business camp are engagements. How many responses do you get when you ask a question? How many people followed your call to action? How many shares or referrals are you getting? And ultimately, are you making sales and conversions? Don't get me wrong. I'm not dumping on this guy because he wants to be number one. Growing your audience is still a part of a business podcast strategy, but it shouldn't be the number one focus. At least not right now when he's switching camps. He should focus on monetizing his existing audience. Those fans he already has. Then once he's figured out how to do that, and after he's got great conversion numbers, he can go back to growing his audience and scaling his business. So, which camp are you in, and are you focused on the right stats? Here's some tough love. When you become obsessed by your popularity status as a business podcaster, that's nothing more than your ego at play. Stop paying attention to the wrong numbers and start putting the right numbers to work for you. And I hope that's just the tip you need. By the way, if you're wondering, this podcaster didn't hire me because I told him not to. He's killing it, and the only thing I could do for him was point out his need to focus on the right stats. That's what my free 15-minute discovery calls are all about. You deciding if I'm the right guy to help you, and me deciding if I can make your podcast better. If you've looked before and couldn't find it, I brought it back. It's my free 15-minute discovery call. So if you want a free 15-minute discovery call, just go to podcastperformancecoach.com and book it, Dano. I'm Tim Wolbert. See ya!